And we're live. I hope. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Reckless Podcast. I'm your host, Arsenal. Joined today with Ranger Danger.
Hello.
Mortimer.
Groger.
The Plastic Wing King. God damn it. 907 Norseman. And Karina Love Sims.
Hello.
What the fuck was that last? What the fuck was that about?
What the fuck was
the mic.
that?
I don't even. I'm afraid to ask what that was.
I put the whole mic in my mouth. I'm sorry, guys. What?
That's how you trains.
They're introducing us right now.
No, I already did. You're already late.
I'm talking to my roommate. There's beard hair in my mouth now from eating my mic.
That's not.
Yeah. Eating the mic.
I
Yeah,
will
that's
when
what-
I go back to Eagle. When I go back to Eagle River.
I feel like Wise is on a date and we just like caught a mid date.
You are. I'm on a date with my roommate. Ow, my fucking eyes.
I knew it.
Yeah, he's getting pegged.
And he's getting picked. Man, that was
Yes, I'm
fast,
getting
dude. You were
picked.
quick.
I'm desperate, man. I ain't got no
Speed
bitches. Like,
Speed
besides
runs
him.
are serious business.
Don't worry, you got your bros.
Speed run in the dating world.
No, man, speed dating fucking sucks. It really
Speed
sucks.
run and dating.
Yes, Mondo. Would you like me to carry you? Or do you want my ring?
Speed run.
Do you want my ring? Okay. You don't have to take my finger off. So my child is currently awake still, and she just disarmed me. She just disarmed me and took all my rings off of me.
So she's the pimp now.
Yeah,
wanna-
no, I'm
you wanna
really afraid
join-
because I have like these really big.
You want to
let
join
me
us,
show
Chandler?
my- Where is it? Let me show my
you
camera
sure?
real
I can-
quick.
Turn this shit off and you're right on with that.
Don't let the baby consume the brain.
Nah, man, she's probably gonna just fucking smack me again with it.
Consume the baby.
No.
That's a lot of protein.
All right, that's a yogurt. I can play.
You can absorb the baby's
Yeah, so I have rings like
pure
this.
soul.
I have rings like actual like thick rings.
Absorb the
And
baby.
she likes playing with those. She likes making noises with them.
The reckless cult.
Hey, no, it's the reckless
Ah.
religion.
Well, too bad I named it.
I do like the reckless cult. It's very reckless.
Reckless sacrifice.
I was like,
I do. I could sacrifice people.
No, reckless religion, parentheses, cult.
Let me see if I can do it right now. Rituals.
Well, we're on this topic. Can you guys tell me the difference
If we
between a
say
religion
we're a
and
cult and we can't get then we don't get the tax-free thing.
You're gonna have to wait like 5 days so I could sacrifice another person.
Can you tell me the difference between a church and a cult, like a religion and a cult?
Religion, the dude is dead. The cult, the dude's still alive.
That's not true either. There's a lot of cults that
Yes.
believe in Jesus too.
There's we currently have a cult. It's called the Gates of the Heaven's Gate.
Yeah, so is the Catholic faith. That is also a cult.
I'm sure you have a specific definition in mind, but just off face value, it seems like a religion revolves around a deity and a cult is around a leader.
Correct. That's literally the only difference.
Okay.
Everything else is exactly the same.
Like a space alien.
They don't have to be alive. They don't have to. Yeah, that's literally the only difference. That's it.
Sacrifice yourself so your spirit will go to the
That's
spaceship that's traveling behind a comet. And you have to wear these Timberlands.
Ask me how we know that information about the difference.
I don't think
You're
I
in
will.
one.
Huh? Look, man, we had to do.
You're in a cult.
We had to make sure this religion was 100%. 100%. So. Wait.
You can
Glad to
create
see-
a new religion.
Oh, you're glad to see Wise's change? Nah. He had to change something pretty for what's about to happen to him. He's currently being pegged on camera.
Not on camera, on audio.
Oh, there you go. I think
Yeah, the FBI agent is looking at
Not
that.
on camera,
Damn,
on
you-
the floor.
on the floor. I mean, at least he was nice. He made you a nice fire. He made it romantic. That's nice of him.
No, I made him a fire for him to peg me.
Oh, yeah. Was that
Again?
your,
I'm the romantic.
They say romance is dead. No? Okay, fine.
Is that
Yeah.
Hey, Roman, want to go bowling? Yeah, Rome's dead.
Doesn't work.
They've been dead for about 1,000 or so. No, 2,000 years.
What? Huh?
He just said Rome is dead, and he's right.
I don't know if that's.
Rome has been dead for 2,000 years.
He said romance.
Yeah, Roman. Yeah, the Romans. They've been dead for 2,000.
Dude, are you good?
years.
You good?
No, I'm not.
Okay, that makes that. Put more lube in it.
I got fucking
Put more
smoke
lube,
in my
it'll fix it.
eyes and shit.
I do too. I have.
I can't think straight.
it's burning. So how's everybody been doing, Ranger? I know you wanted to do something very interesting this podcast, so I don't know if you want to take.
I don't know if I'd call it interesting.
I mean, it's better than what I brought.
My eyes.
All right.
If you want to take the wheel,
So Arsenal, have you done anything interesting this week?
define what interesting means.
Anything? Like any projects? Any
Well,
interesting
so-
moments? Anything you want to talk about, basically?
I wanted to talk about this a little bit later,
Well,
but since
I
we're
can.
talking about it now, I've actually
You
been.
wanna watch it while I'm talking
We've been
about
working on a lot of. I've been working on a lot of projects, not just
it? On your phone? Watch.
big like. I've painted some more figures. They're actually coming up pretty bitchin'. Not gonna lie,
Woo!
if the camera
Hmm.
can catch it.
SpongeBob Space Marine.
I actually got a Space Marine too, except it's like 7 inches tall.
Yeah, so that's been my physical one that I've been working. I've been working on painting my army and stuff like that. Kind of wrecked you guys on D&D this week. That was kind of fun. That was
Did
a
you
nice.
give her your rings?
It wasn't
Did you
really.
really
I
wreck
did-
us, though?
I mean, how you guys
You
feel?
survived. You won.
Yeah, I didn't want to kill you guys. I just wanted you guys to hurt really, really, really
I don't know
bad.
if that's true.
I'm not trying to kill you. I'm just
didn't-
trying to make sure you guys
trying to
feel
break
a
your
little
spirit.
pain. Yeah, that's why is that the exact sentence?
I didn't
had?
want to break your heart. I just wanted to break your spirit.
I wanted to break your spirits. I want to see you guys defeated, just not physically, but just mentally. And you know what? I think I accomplished that with that last room, with the bats. I think you guys.
That was a fun room.
It's a
I'll
fun
admit
room.
That
It's
was
a
a fun
great room.
I think the most grueling part about that entire encounter, not that one, but that night, was just how much health we had to chew through for that first room.
Yeah, and I was like, because
I'm
I
not
don't know if
on
you guys. I told this to you, Ranger, before, but when I as a DM, I do a lot of things that are we already are like accustomed to and characters are accustomed to, and then I tried like, playing with stuff. So, like-
the Xbox is connected, yours is connected.
I need to mute him. Like the stuff like that room
Oh,
where it was like, oh
my
cool,
phone-
they
my-
have this like guns and stuff and whatever, and they're really cool. They have tons of HP, like cool. That gave me all the time that I needed in game or outside of game for Marker to do the research for the next room.
Yes. Taking it one step at a time, right?
Well, yeah. Well,
When
I was like, cool. They're in this room. They're gonna be in this room most of the night, just in case. What is happening in the next room? Oh, I left myself a note, and why is it 3 paragraphs? What did I do here? And then I read the whole description of those bat creatures, and I'm like, oh, this is a lot bigger than I thought I had planned for this week. So, I'm gonna break that down a little bit. This week I had a funeral. Rest in peace, my great grandfather.
My condolences.
Thank you very much. Because I had a little bit of extra time this week, because I took a day off of work to actually go to the funeral and stuff. Well, I got home and I'm like, well, fuck, I'm home. What do I do? I spent most of the night actually preparing a D&D game, and I actually did not just make it up on the spot like I normally do, which it showed. It actually showed. Thank you, Pat. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah. But behind the scenes, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I've mentioned it before. Have we talked about it? Should I spoil it? What else, babe?
Yes.
Should I spoil what we've been talking about, working on with Ken?
No.
Okay. Well, we've got. I know. The one thing I can't spoil is that there is going to be another wrestling show. It'll probably start next week. Just to finish up the last championship.
Another wrestling show.
Like the tournament.
Is it
and
sex
then
tapes?
No, no,
What?
no.
You said you opened another wrestling show, and it's not fucking pornos. The fuck's wrong with you?
Well, it's gonna be the tag team ones, and we're gonna see that, and that's gonna go through. Probably it's gonna start next week.
Tag team? You're not helping the case here with porn.
Look, man, look. I actually didn't even make a women's one. Like, I have one prepared, but I was like, I don't know if we should do that yet. So, because
Nah.
I like my testicles exactly where they're at. So I'm gonna just leave that. I'm gonna leave that where that's at. Hi, Brooklyn. By the
Are
way.
you sure you don't want them in someone's jaw?
Well,
I'm sure that's a better place.
No, that's pretty scary. You know what's the scariest thing that a person can do? Okay, is to put any of your testicles or their dick in their mouth, and then bite it.
A random expert. What?
And
Wait,
then
wait,
It
what?
bite
depends
it.
on how hard the bite is.
Yes, the
That is
expert.
I
my-
am here as well, by the way.
Yeah, that is my greatest fear in all time. Like yeah, I'm a chicken shit for like jump scares or whatever.
No
That is like-
head?
That is like no, well, like we're gonna get into another fucking topic, but that's a scary thing. Okay.
No smooches?
This man is terrified of blowjobs. Oh my god.
No, I'm terrified
my
of somebody
goodness.
mid blowjob deciding to bite my dick off, and then being reinforced that you could rip a man's dick off. I was like,
I mean,
What?
Mark, we've had this conversation
I know.
a number of times.
That's why I
We
keep
have
saying
the
it.
strength to literally rip it off using our grip strength.
I understand that. What do you think I'm so afraid of your mouth doing that?
My mouth.
Or
His
anyone's
mouth.
Anyone's
What
mouth.
does that do, though?
Anyone's mouth.
This went from wrestling to gay shit like that.
Look,
that
what's
was
the same
quick.
shit?
What's the
That was
difference?
real quick. That's like the greatest fear ever. It's and then just like, oh yeah, mid blowjob. You're like, great, and then you snap, and your dick's gone. What do you do? What do you do? Do you finish? No, you're dead.
Nasty motherfucker.
This is why you don't get a blowjob from a vampire.
Or a
I didn't even
zombie.
think about that. Oh, that's gonna be a
Hmm.
scene.
Or a
That's-
cannibal.
That's
Which
definitely
one
gonna
looks
be a
more
scene.
like Ranger?
Actually, no. Speaking of the dead, actually,
Perfect.
there is when women die, there's actually one organ that
Name
remains
John.
warm
No,
after
don't
they die.
make
You
that
guys
fucking joke.
know
I
what that
heard it
is?
earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my penis.
Ah!
Fuck off. My roommate's dying laughing because
Oh,
of that
it's-
shit.
You
Fuck
posted
you.
that. You posted that so long ago in our Instagram chat, and I saw it. Not only did I see you posted,
There we
I
go.
I reposted it again later on the day, not knowing that you had posted it. So I was mad about that. But yeah, that's been most of my day. We've been working on some
Yeah,
background
retard hive
projects,
mind.
and hopefully you guys kind of get to
Nice,
see that.
nice.
I know Ranger. I had to talk to you about that secret project that Kenny and Karina are also working on. So,
I don't know
yeah.
what you're talking about.
Secret project.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you okay? You know what? Fuck, I don't even know anymore.
Secrets are secrets, man.
Yeah, secrets are secrets.
projects are dangerous, man. That's how we got the atom bomb.
That's great. If look, if it does the exact same thing it does, if what we're making does the same thing as the atom bomb, we're gonna get tons of attention. That'd be great. That's great for the channel.
Yes. The reckless reaction.
another cigar.
Nuclear reaction.
I was say the reckless World War II. That's what it's gonna be. We don't even know
Reckless
World War I.
reactor.
Oh,
There you go. Except it explodes.
there you go. See, man, man.
Yeah, that's the
It
point.
go boom.
I was still going.
Bro,
I'm grabbing
bro.
another cigar.
We just have a reckless Chernobyl. It'd be great. I don't know what that would classify. What we would have to do that, but I want it.
Remember the
Reasons
demon
this is a
orb?
joke. For
Oh.
legal reasons, this is a joke.
It's all a joke. Yeah, everything. We should get. I have to make a disclaimer for this. Like at the bottom, it's like everything.
We
said in this
already
podcast
have
is a
it. We
joke.
just gotta ask Tatch for it. He has it, remember?
No, I have one.
Oh, you have it too?
I have one built. Like I had to make one
Oh.
for the channel. Like I don't know if you. Again, none of you motherfuckers see the end of the fucking podcast. But yeah, like we have credits and everything. It's a whole thing.
Pain.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, Pat. I swear to fucking God, don't give her any more goddamn ideas. I have enough with the one. Speaking of her, there she is. Say hi, mama. Say hi.
As a child.
Say hi to the peoples. Say hola.
It's the baby.
It's the baby. Well, she's not a baby no more, man. She's big. This podcast has seen her grow up.
It's
Yes.
gonna be a veritable time machine when she watches them.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh,
That's gonna be great.
Instead of having a picture of your baby every day, it's gonna be a podcast. It's just showing the podcast.
Podcast every week. She's
Yeah.
because she's
Are
like,
you
I mean, at
Are
what
you
point
telling-
are you gonna let her start
Looking
watching?
sugar
Though?
tits.
never,
Like, actually,
never.
Are
so
you
she's
telling me
gonna
this
have to
n-
discover it on her own.
Yeah, I don't think.
Oh, okay. I don't think she will. I have a sneaking suspicion YouTube ain't gonna last that long.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
you feeling that?
thinner and thinner.
Is there a possibility that she's going to become
Connor?
the next member of the podcast?
She's been a member of the podcast before most of the group.
As an independent.
We were there in the hospital when she was born. We did a podcast. You guys remember that? That was a whole thing.
Yeah, you bring it up at like almost every week.
It happened. That's why. It's more the fact that it just happened that I don't believe it still.
ER audio, classic.
It was nice. But
In the
yeah,
living
that was me,
or in
Ranger.
the delivering
that
room.
was most of me.
Hey guys, welcome to
It's
World
hard to
Darkest
continue.
Podcast.
Yeah, no, I you circle back. I'm like, I think that's what I did this week. And then, I mean, I still have tomorrow off, so I might do something else, but
All right.
we'll see.
Let's see. Let's go
Get
out
you
on
in there.
this here. Mortimer.
That's his
What's up,
baby.
dude? How you been?
nothing.
Have you done
That's
anything
his
interesting this
child.
week? Play any interesting games or any
This
The
one?
dude screaming with white
experiences?
stuff on his lips.
The Call to the Lamb.
I see. That's what you're playing right now, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, I actually haven't been watching it. What is it?
A cult.
A cult? Can you-
Why are they okay? I see.
Oh no, they're all turned up.
Let me.
it looks like they're sheep or lambs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Call to the Lamb.
Like don't
Oh yeah,
stop.
that fucking game.
And look at
That's-
it gave me Don't Starve vibes, but just like not
Hey, look at
gothic
Ranger.
horror.
I'm assuming it's only cutesy in art style and not in gameplay.
Yeah, look at this Ranger right here. Let me read his mind.
Mm.
Oh, see, I knew Mortimer was a member of Chaos. I knew it. Appreciate it.
Saw one poop. What a great day.
Had a great conversation with a fellow cult member. Is it wrong that I want to
Hmm?
eat what?
What?
That dirty.
How much was this game?
1 gig.
Right? That's what I said.
This game's kind of fucked up.
I kind
Although
of.
I don't know what I'm expecting from a game called Cult of the Lamb.
I was honestly thinking of a
Yeah,
very
that should
like
come
high,
first
like
on the store.
like a very Christian game. You know?
What?
No, man, literally like Silence of the Lambs.
They're
but it's a
happy.
cult, not a
Oh, that's a
single guy.
big fucking spider. Oh, right there.
Why did
Over
you know
here.
what it just gave me? It gave me like Gravity Fall vibes on the art style. I
A
don't know if you
little
guys-
bit. I
don't
can
know if
see
you guys
that.
have seen that.
Like that kind of cartooniest,
Yeah.
cartoonesque sort of thing.
Welcome, repellent. Gunner, God damn it, get out of the way.
What kind of game is it? Like what genre?
RTS.
Is it an
roguelike.
RTS? What?
Roguelike.
RTS?
Sorry, roguelike.
Oh, I was about to say.
Oh, I was gonna say it's like you know what I thought. I thought it was that for a
Yeah.
split second before I started watching the stream.
I was like, it's an RTS. What are you gonna do? Like, get a bunch of lambs to fight other cults?
I
Is this
mean-
what-
Technically, I could make them. There's a ritual that I unlocked some time ago where I could make 2 of my faith fight each other to the death to increase the
Ooh.
loyalty.
Wasn't there a movie about like man eating sheep or something?
Man eating.
Man eating.
Monty Python?
No, there was like a no. That's a
Sheep
man
eating men. Sheep
Oh, yeah,
eating
there is
men.
one.
What is it called? It's black
Yeah.
sheep or something,
no.
right?
It's Black Sheep.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
not.
it's kind
okay.
I think it's kind of like a zombie-esque movie, except
Yeah,
they
it's
die
like an
because they have
illness or
to.
something, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, except they die from flashlights.
You're going in?
Well,
Hungry.
flammable flashlights because they get fired.
That movie traumatized me as a child. And now I
Actually,
take
the
care
cover.
of goats and sheep for a living, so hey.
The funny thing is that the only thing that
Okay.
terrified me was the cover.
The Cherokee
The rest of the movie is just. The rest of the movie,
Color.
I just laugh.
Well, I never watched the movie. I only saw the trailer before some other. I don't fucking remember some other movie that was coming out around that time.
Yeah.
You remember back in those days?
Mm.
Actually, no. I think do movies still have like trailers before the film? I haven't
Usually,
been
yes.
Okay.
Didn't you guys just go see? Didn't Fat Boy take you on a date to go watch like the Minions or something?
Minions.
Yay.
That's right. Yeah, Minions 2 Rise of Gru. That's right.
Did you do the trend?
No, we didn't dress up. We didn't plan on going to the theater. We were going to go get sushi with a friend who happened to be an hour away, so we were like, okay, we got time to kill. And then the friend bailed.
So then you guys decided to go watch a movie.
We just we were going to kill the time by watching the film.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
and,
the
uh,
Minions?
Yeah. I mean, it was like 87 minutes, so and
It's
it
not
even felt long
awful.
for that, honestly.
So now my question
That felt long.
how did it feel to be two grown ass men together watching a
There was
children's
like
show?
maybe a child in there.
What?
Really,
Yeah, everyone else
maybe.
was adults. There was like maybe one whole child in there.
I have so many questions.
Granted, there was like probably all of 12 people because this was after the hype,
Oh, okay.
but like there was maybe one child there. Everyone else
Oh
was
my
adults.
God.
There was a couple, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I thought they were fucking.
I hope not.
Didn't we go see?
Were they
I don't
dressed?
think so. It
Were
didn't
they
sound
dressing
like
up
it,
as?
and it didn't look like
Say it
it.
again, baby. You're a little. You
Did they
cut out.
dress up as minions?
Didn't we like go on a date to see Despicable Me 2?
Number one,
No.
actually. We
Number
went to go
one.
see- yeah, that was when we were like the first time we did when we were in like right out of high school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Oh,
God,
fuck.
we're so old.
The last movie I saw on an actual date was, I think, oh fuck, I forgot the name of it. Incredibles 2.
Yo.
What was the last movie we went on a date with, baby?
Oh, fuck. I don't even remember.
I want to say it was
No, you know what? You know what? I think it was the Batman.
the
That was
Batman
for
the
my
recent one.
birthday.
Yeah, that's when we had the Midori's, right?
Yeah, with the Riddler fries.
I'm so mad about that fucking burger, man. I was upset.
Riddler fries.
Yeah, it was like they had special
Was it
food
like
for
so food coloring on like cheese or something?
no like it was like they had like a different seasoning on the fries than normal. It was pretty good. It was like a garlic rosemary thing. It was really good. And then they had like a special like burger for it, and that burger
Some burger.
it was super salty.
It's because they put Cajun on a burger.
They just put so much, it just killed. Like the patty itself, it had a good consistency. But
I don't believe in seasoning patties. I'm just
Well, it
gonna go
was
there.
overly
You
seasoned.
put salt and pepper, and that's it.
Yeah, no, it had way more than that. Oh, hey, my love.
God, this man's whiter than me.
Yeah, it was.
Remember the
White
calzone?
man.
I literally covered my shit in, like tahini, garlic powder, onion
What the
powder,
fuck?
barbecue.
No. Go back to the
barbecue
first one,
seasoning.
motherfucker. Tahine?
Yes, I cook my burgers in tahini powder.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Hold up.
Why?
I put the
Nothing. I find that shit
I kind of want to
tasty.
try
Oh my
this. I gotta
goodness.
try it. I gotta try it before I talk more shit.
But
Cause
Okay. I have tahini
No.
right
Nice
there. I have a
Jeremy.
piece of meat.
The-
We'll do
the
this right
tahini
fucking now
burger.
live.
make the burger
How did you pronounce it, Wise?
Yeah, also
the white way.
Yeah,
Tahine.
but tahini.
Yeah.
How does he say? Okay, Wise, how do you say the chips in the purple bag that are spicy?
Duckies.
Okay.
Takis?
All right. I don't know.
Oh my god, that's almost accurate.
I know. I was about to castrate him.
Takis.
I was about to wait. I was waiting for it.
Takis.
It's exactly what I was waiting for.
Hey,
I have to say something.
Chris.
The last movie I went to see on was Aladdin, the remake of Aladdin, and the broad ended up cheating on me with her coworker at Stater Brothers. Yo, what the fuck is up with everybody working at Stater Brothers? What is going on with
It's
you guys?
either Stater Brothers or Amazon, man.
Right?
I've done neither, and I'd like to keep it that way.
Bro, do you want a job? I'll get you one.
No, fuck off.
I need work. I need people to work.
No,
with
fuck
me.
off. I just got
Join
the rest
us.
of the month off on account of my mom and her thing. I'm good here.
Yeah, no, and then I got. I'm wearing like their shirt today. So that was a whole thing. I didn't even plan on that.
Oh, bother.
Munchkin, are you okay? Oh, the Munchkin fell asleep.
Speaking of a father,
Oh,
Flavor.
oh, you
we
liar!
need a food.
You little brat, mate. She was like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed, and then she's like, nah, I'm good.
Any child ever.
She'll fall asleep. I turned off her ammo. She'll fall asleep right now.
No, put a movie on, not like Elmo, but like maybe Turning Red. She likes that movie.
No, I was gonna put something on like CSI. That way she go to bed.
Yes, I'm Miami.
Criminal
put on that.
investigation.
Put on that
Hold on,
one
give me 1 second.
episode of CSI. I think it's Las Vegas, where they kill Beebs. He left. Wait, this is my
Oh my
opportunity to read.
I remember that.
Wait, what? Yes. Continue.
Put on some X
Hang on, I
Files.
turned all the lights
Killing
off.
Weaver. Continue.
All right.
Put on that one scene from the
Definitions.
X Files with the
Section
with the
2,
fluke
military
man.
explosives and special charges.
Yeah, what am I
Definitions.
putting on for the baby?
Explosives
Turning
are
red.
substances that through chemical reaction violently change and release pressure and heat equally in all directions. Explosives are classified as low or high
Yo, what the fuck?
according to... Oh, you're back.
Hey, you let
I
the man,
was
that's
back
the
the
rules.
whole
If you
time.
leave, he starts reading his explosive shit.
I was back the whole time. I had my
Explosive
headphones
manifesto?
on, dude. I could hear you the whole moment. The other thing is like also like I can hear you because these headphones are pretty loud. Like from
Really?
across the room.
Oh.
Yeah, so yeah. What is this?
So yeah,
Alright,
put
so
on X Files with the scene with the fluke man. It's just a guy who's kind of like a giant tapeworm, and put it on for your daughter so she can see.
Man, I'm telling you, dude, do that fucking episode of that one CSI series. I think it's Las Vegas, where they kill Beaver.
What?
That's it.
Beaver isn't
Which
Justin
one-
Beaver?
There's
I'll
two?
gladly-
Justin Bieber, yeah.
I'll gladly see that. Where and when?
I don't remember. It's one of the CSIs though. He dies in a shootout next to a Hummer, I believe. I remember
Oh,
discovering
yeah, I
that when
remember
I was
that
like
gif.
12 or 13, and I was like, "Hey!"
Are they predicting his death and shit?
No, he just wanted to be in an episode. I'm assuming.
Who hasn't been on CSI?
Me.
Me.
Us.
Me.
That
Prominent
could
hasn't
be,
been on CSI.
that could be
So no.
that could really be easily changed, guys. We could literally just sign up to be extras. That could happen.
Mm.
I mean, you're
Regret-
right. I actually know an
It is gif.
agency.
As do
However,
I.
I don't want to.
As do I. Do we want to compare notes?
Hey Marco, what animal do you want to be?
Compare notes.
Oh.
The one I know got a
Hmm.
guy into, I think it was like Friends.
So. Yeah, no, that's better than mine. I was just gonna get you into porn.
Ah, brilliant. I'd love to. I volunteered.
How would
You're
you
gonna
get-
become an extra on porn?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Extra on a porn set.
Yeah, no, you ever like see those ads where there's like this completely unaware person just like eating end thing, watching film. Meanwhile, his wife is getting completely well, air quotes, wife is getting just completely demolished next to him by a black man named Douglas.
Douglas, I was gonna say
Douglas
Jeremy, but all right.
McCockner.
Oh. All right. We're on a different page. Continue.
Yes.
Oh, that's all. You're just the guy watching TV and eating
Oh.
and thing
Look,
while
man.
someone else is getting railed.
Look, man.
Or you could be like, you know those videos where they're like or not controlling, Jesus, recording in like public and they get caught.
Yeah.
You could be the person that catches them. There's all sorts of
You
stuff.
could be the
Porn doesn't
taxi
have to be
driver.
boring. You could be the cab driver, correct?
I would hate to be
There's-
that cab driver. It would reek so bad in there.
I'm pretty sure they still have the like divider wall thing, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but you
Yes.
still gotta. You're driving it around. I assume you're still gonna have fucking smells and problems with that shit.
I mean, you're not cleaning it, so it's kind of whatevs, no?
Wait, I hope so. I can't have dual M60s. What the fuck?
No.
So yeah, back to what. I'm sorry to interrupt your thing, Ranger, but one of the projects that I'm working on is cleaning out some mods for this game, so we can start doing
Your
some things.
Gary's mod folder.
Yeah, so we could do some things later on with it.
Okay, you're a monkey.
There
now.
are more mods in your folder than there are stars in the universe.
Bullshit! It's right now. It's only like 860.
A monkey.
No, it's like 300 right now, and it's going down because fucking
Wild
most of them are
monkey.
outdated or don't no longer work. Oh. Luckily, there's been a lot of updates to Gary's mod and it tells you exactly what the fuck's wrong.
Mm. Like mod incompatibilities and shit.
Yep. Which is that wasn't a thing. It would just fail and you would have to figure it out.
The game would just crash without a log. It's like, okay, well, I guess fuck me then.
Yep.
Oh,
me,
I
this
love
is-
it when the game crashes and doesn't give me any reason as to why.
No,
That's my favorite.
the reason is God didn't want you to play today. That's it.
But I'm atheist. How does that work?
Hey, look, man. Somebody was praying just hard enough to fuck up your day. That's not our problem.
Darwin said, "Suck it."
Take it up with legal.
I don't want to talk to HR.
Who's the HR manager for the Reckless crew? Who's that? Who's gonna get that?
Who's
I don't
the
think we have
most
an HR
sane
manager.
here?
Who's the what?
Who's the most sane here?
Thing?
None
Same.
of us.
The baby.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, I'd say probably the baby. The
I think
baby's
the baby is
PR.
probably the most objective right now.
Yeah, she is actually. She's. She's. I don't know if you. Well, you weren't. It sucks that you weren't here this week, Brooklyn. I apologize. That So one of us took the initiative, but this week, like, you definitely could tell that.
Swear to
she
God, if you killed one of my rats.
Oh no, they're dead. Everything's dead.
What?
We have to start a whole new campaign. Everybody died.
Yeah.
QPK.
I plead the AFK.
You please no. I mean,
I
yeah.
plead AFK.
Look,
Oh,
man,
only the rats survive, and now the campaign is us just playing his rats.
dude, that would be awesome.
Oh, dude, that actually sounds kind of fun.
A king of
For
rats.
like a one-off or something.
That sounds fucking
Play the
amazing,
rats.
dude.
Cosmos, king of rats.
Actually, that
Fucking hell.
sounds really cool.
I actually need to get 8 more ships.
Fuck, now I want to play that character.
We've got 42 rats that are armed. Oh shit! Wait, doesn't
Now I want to
Ziggy
play
have
DD
like a
just
half
to play
plate
a
of
rat
body
to
armor?
be king of
Yeah,
rats.
Ziggy has like a whole plate of armor, dude.
Yeah. What the hell, Ziggy? I should have given it to Obama. That would have been funnier.
It's also the shit you named him too. You're like, yeah, I should have.
I looked up the regions where you said they were from. I looked up the top 100 popular names, and I skimmed them over for anything funny. And I saw Ziggy and Obama, along with a couple of other things that we haven't talked about just yet.
Well, yeah, you haven't got more rats.
Oh no, I have lots of rats.
He's got a lot of rats.
48
in progress.
to be exact.
He's got rats in progress right now.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I got
you have
4
rats.
loads.
Yeah, you have rats in progress. That's gonna be fun.
Rip.
Oh, they're definitely gonna rip their mothers up. Is she asleep? Oh, she's out.
Oh yeah, there's
Rats in
definitely a
progress.
chance for
Rip.
the mothers to die during childbirth. I don't know what the actual statistics are, but we should probably get that and roll like a percentile or something based on that.
I was probably gonna
Also
use the
with
same
like
things I have.
survival rate of the rats.
I was gonna use I have like the chart that we use for like all like dick size and stuff like that. There is like a pregnancy chart for all that.
Okay.
Because
Yes.
that happened, unfortunately. Can't
Oh
believe-
yeah, there were pregnancies before this.
Yeah.
I mean, mine is for the purpose of for a greater
Increasing your
purpose,
Yes.
I mean, yeah. Well, I
and that's
think,
all I'm gonna say on that.
I think was it Karina actually ended up playing those characters, right? Aren't you playing one now?
Yeah. No.
Is she not? Isn't Davina like that was the thing?
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yes.
And then you had a. That's such a weird conversation. You had a half orc, half elf baby,
Which was a thing.
which was a thing. Didn't know that was a thing. That is a thing. I also found out that dwarves don't produce dwarves, like with humans. They just produce humans.
That explains the no half dwarf.
Yeah.
Just humans with the strength of dwarves.
Do I have nitrous?
Yeah, it's either you get dwarves or you get humans, and they're the other one.
can't-
Not,
You can't dilute dwarf.
You
Dwarf
can't
is
dilute
dwarf. If it gets diluted at all, you just could be just a human.
yeah, which is interesting. Now, I'm surprised no one has played a short human, like a dwarf, like an actual like little person human.
Oh, that
Like
sounds
midget.
fun.
Yeah. Like no one's
No.
done that. That sounds like
Play as
fun.
you then.
You would gain. I'm not that small.
You get like the benefit of
Who's the shortest one here?
like an increased AC or something.
I mean, it would
I mean,
have to
you'd be classified as like a small creature, though, right? If you're an
Yeah.
actual like dwarfism.
I think there's a whole. God damn it! Here we go. Here we're going down a rabbit hole. All right.
Classified as small, so you'd get like the +1 to AC and like the minuses to CMB and shit. If you're playing Pathfinder or D&D, you know, depends on your system. Consult your DM.
Yeah.
We
Oh
were-
my god, there's rules for this.
We actually were talking about character concepts yesterday.
Oh hell.
Wait, where?
I got one. Osmosh,
Yeah.
King of Rats.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I did have a few character concepts a while ago, and I
there is
forgot.
in fact
Fuck.
rules for, or at least in Pathfinder, there is rules for being a dwarf. That's a human.
Having dwarfism.
Having dwarf.
I mean, I think this is in D&D, but I think GURPS, because GURPS has rules implemented for like.
Yeah, they have. See, like I love GURPS's character design, and I wish a lot more systems used it, where you gain, like basically point. You have to spend an amount of points to build your character, and you can take some advantages and some disadvantages to gain more points and stuff. My favorite one is alcoholism.
Alcohol.
Because it's like varying levels of alcoholism, and how much is you as a player willing to put up with for your alcohol
How do you
addiction?
develop high functioning alcoholism?
You just pick that. That's like a 5. I think it was like 5 points. But if you're a drunk that requires alcohol like all the time to function, like at all, it's like 15 points, and you cannot go like 24 hours without drinking, and there's penalties, and it's a whole fucking 9 yards.
Fascinating. In that case, I think I'd rather go the tweaker route.
There
just
is
become a
there was
high
rules for
functioning
tweakers,
meth head.
There was rules for being a midget, being addicted, having acute hearing, or being blind.
A high functioning tweaker is just someone with ADHD who's on their meds.
And
Sorry, was I not supposed to say that?
You know what? I have the book. Hold up. All right. You get
Oh, that
25
reminds me of a
seconds.
story
You get
that I have to
25
tell.
seconds of
Oh.
reading your fucking book, and go.
Pause. Oh god, I just crashed into a wall.
Either you get your explosive books, or I'm getting the tank book.
Explosives are classified as low or high according to the detonating velocity or speed in feet per second at which this charge takes place and other pertinent characteristics. Low explosives, word, or change from a solid to a gaseous state relatively slowly over a sustained period, up to 400 meters,
Right.
or 1,312 feet per second.
Wait, what happened?
This characteristic makes low explosives
Okay.
ideal where pushing or shoving effect is required. Examples are smokeless and black
yeah,
powders.
yeah.
High
Okay.
explosives,
All right,
the
enough,
change in
one.
this type of...
Motherfucker. So I have the book falling apart because, well, age.
GURPS is an old system.
Very old system. Mental disadvantages. Oh, dude. Jealousy, kleptomania, laziness.
Ooh, kleptomania.
Overconfidence, intolerance, phobias, pacifism. Oh, good times. Dyslexia,
Racism.
gluttony, greed, honesty, which is a one, cowardism, compulsive behavior, compulsive carousing was another one. Bullying, bad temper, bloodlust, alcoholism.
You mentioned nymphomania already?
Um,
That really
Pyromania?
sounds scary.
I don't see it on the book,
Oh,
but it might be
new
here.
project idea.
Pyromania, sadism, split personalities,
Yes.
truthfulness.
I'm pretty sure we've all played sadists at least a couple of times already.
I would love love to play a game in GURPS with
We
this
should. I
game.
was gonna say we should play a GURPS game at
That
some
would be
point.
amazing. Maybe this
I don't
is 'cause
even know what that stands for. I'm pretty sure
GURPS
it's
is
an acronym for something.
generic role playing system.
Generic universal role playing system. It's like old as balls and like actually pretty in depth.
It's pretty good. I have the core book here, but there's tons of rules and stuff. And I don't know what game I'd build off of it because we could play literally anything, from fantasy to cowboys to fucking Fallout to you name it can be played with this generic.
18 naked cowboys in the showers of
Ideally,
Ram
yes.
Ranch on their knees wearing his
Yes.
cowboy costume.
You could be a
In
naked
GURPS?
cowboy if you like.
How
You
about
could do that.
caveman?
I
Again.
think like nudism is like a trait you can take, or nudist. And
Can
you
we
know
play
what?
as a caveman though?
Let me see nudism.
The great thing about that system, though, of the balance between a negative and positive
Priest of
trait,
biscuit.
is that, and I guess this is an opinion that people can have, or like a preference, but it's like I find it fun when a character you play has their own inherent flaws with them, and that's a thing you have to play out with them.
This is actually the only first time I played as a DM that I actually didn't force the players to actually spend time in this book and actually have to pick character traits for them to play.
Mm.
You get me? Because normally what I do is I always make them. You know how when you so for Pathfinder, and I think also for 5e now, there's basically like a system where you can basically roll up characters randomly. There's a whole book on it or whatever. And in that book you also get a lot of like small things like that, where some of them provide feats and some of them provide what are called drawbacks. And I don't know what they're called in 5e, but they're basically stuff like, you know, like phobias, or you have addictions, or
Inherently negative traits.
a negative traits that on the grand scheme of things like don't affect your character like stat wise or anything, but while they play it does affect them, the role playing part of it. I don't know, I think I talked about not doing it this game, and then you guys just kind of play the characters you guys wanted to play and let innate like inherent things just happen.
Is that what we're doing? Are you saying I don't have to love money?
You
Because
don't
that was
have
my
to
goal at the beginning here.
You don't have to,
But then
if
I
you
was like,
chose your
wait,
character to do
rat,
that.
like shiny.
You don't have to, but if you choose to, that's a whole different thing. Like the characters you make is the character you want to play, and that's why I kind of didn't put that rule in like I normally do. As you can tell, the characters we came up with were pretty outlandish.
Insane.
It's having a optimal character is nice and all, but I love it when we're just a little bit unhinged.
Yeah, that's I don't like, see, and that's my contradiction with playing with Fatboy, because Fatboy likes to play, or even Mayan to the extent, like to play their carries very optimally. How much more damage can I do? How much? What's the my beta the DPS? What's it, all that kind of stuff?
Very min max.
Very min max.
The standout for that is when he tried to cure my character's insanity. I'm like, no, I actually don't want that, because that's a part of the character.
Yeah, and that's something that well, one, I appreciate, but the second thing is that adds to the role playing. Like you're particularly for the character you're playing is so
Clinically insane.
yeah.
I love it.
And
Like,
it's triggered by something. It was triggered by some three things that I never thought would actually come up, except like if I threw it at you to cause it. But apparently it was one of the most common things that one of the other characters could do. Was basically
that's fun.
Which was any mind effects that cause any form of compulsion, which aren't many. I don't throw many bards or clerics at you guys all the time, or creatures that have that. Super deeper darkness, which
Supernatural darkness.
Yeah, which is supernatural darkness, which is scary as shit for anything to deal with. And one other thing that we haven't revealed yet, that you haven't seen yet, and I'm keeping that a little hush hush for later.
Excellent.
So,
Nuke.
Yeah. It's like I don't like playing perfect characters.
Yeah, they're boring. Like they have their moments and they have their times and everything, but playing it as playing a character it's much more enticing to play something that has inherent flaws. You get me?
If you're playing a completely optimized character, you better be able to RP like a motherfucker. Otherwise, I'm getting bored.
Yep,
Mhm.
that's a good point there.
You don't want to play as Capitan Blando. Like there's no like all the strengths but zero weaknesses.
When it gets to the point where there's a fight and you're just like, I guess I'll just wait for this person to take their turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And-
just, you know.
Yeah, and it takes everybody out of it. Kind of kills the vibe. Yeah, that's it's also, you know, as a DM, I've learned a lot of shit in the last. God, I've been DMing for a long time now.
I mean, personally, I don't believe in learning from my mistakes, but
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call them mistakes. I just call them your guys' exploitation of me, or finding loopholes in a system that I didn't know were there.
loopholes are fun.
I'll give you an example. What happened this week with Mirror Strike and Vital Strike. That was an interesting little loophole that I didn't know that could be a thing. That's dangerous.
What was it exactly?
So he was on his first attack he can do, any person can do a Vital Strike, which basically you add an extra dice to the damage.
Mhm.
You get me? So with Mirror Image, that first attack then becomes 2 attacks, but as with 1 roll. So with 1 roll, he essentially could do 2 Vital Strikes in 1 swing. You get me? Against 2 creatures, of course. They had to be 2 creatures that were adjacent to each other and stuff. There was, you know, some stipulation. I can speak, I promise.
Doubt.
Fuck you. But yeah, that's the that's
As if
something
I
that,
recall correctly, it's the attack can go to 2 targets, but if they hit both targets, the damage gets halved.
Mhm.
So if he does Vital Strike, he gets that 2 damage dice. It's like if he's doing full damage to both characters
yeah,
on normal attack.
and you basically save an attack.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it was something like
I wouldn't. I don't think that would classify as like a loophole, or just how the mechanics ended up working.
And now that's something very neat. Now, if it becomes I'm gonna do that all the time, then I can see that being a problem, or I can do something about that. You get me? I got some ways, but
I mean, if it's abusable like that, it'd be like an exploit. But even for something like that, that doesn't seem like it'd be game changing enough to be an exploit.
Yeah, I agree. And that's I think that's what we brought up, the rulings of how I allow the absolute dumb thing of having 10 rings on your fingers. You get me? Of course, you get my.
I don't find that ridiculous at all, actually.
Well, in the sense of that, you can't having all those 10 rings, grabbing a weapon.
Problem is always the thumb, in my experience.
The thumb. And that was my thing. Once you have above 8, it basically makes it harder to swing a sword or grip anything properly.
Hold anything, yeah.
Yeah. So I basically, if you have more than 8 rings on your hands, you know, total, you have, I think it was like a -1 to hit. It was something crazy.
Counterpoint stacking rings.
Yeah, that was the other thing. That I didn't I limited the stacking of rings. Because fucking, what would it take to get a 10 and just protection rings?
How many rings can you put on your fingers?
1 each.
Not just 1 per finger. How many yes. How many rings can you put on your hand?
In your hand?
Depends on the thickness, but
default?
assuming they're all like the one I currently have and use on the regular,
1, 2,
I could
3, 4,
probably
5,
fit
6, 7,
8 per
9,
hand.
10, 11,
I
12,
fit
13,
8 on
14,
it.
28?
I have a special thumb ring that I have. Like, it's actually like different, like in its actual size and how much thicker it is. But I normally use 8. Myself personally, I have 8 that I use for each finger. 1 for each finger.
Okay.
So I recently had to look for a good thumb ring that I actually wouldn't slip right off,
Why would you get a thumb ring?
because I wanted all 10.
Thumb rings are for pretentious douchebags who don't work. Like, actually, you don't have a thumb ring unless you're old or retired.
Fair enough. Well, I got
Because you
one.
can't do shit with one.
Yeah, you can't. You really can't do shit with one.
Like, you're lucky if you can make a fist.
I have a thumb
Yeah, 'cause
ring,
doing this.
but it's mostly because
rings
my
suck.
thumb and it, or my middle, or no, my thumb and
You
my ring
seem
finger
like
are
you
the
have
same
long
width,
fingers.
or same
Yeah.
size.
Oh, likewise, actually.
So I occasionally put it on my thumb in case I have to do something with the main 4. But yeah, I've transitioned between the both, especially since I make them now for fun.
And that's the one thing about it that I think that's why I go buy metal rings most of the time. Is because they can get resized. Most rings can get resized.
And on the material, but yeah.
Yeah, well, most of mine are stainless. I have 3s that are pure silver. And I've gotten those multiple times resized. So yeah, I try to do that or try to get sterling silver. That's easier to get. It's cheaper to get done. Resized.
You could just resize them yourself, honestly. Just buy the thing. It's like maybe $30.
See, I would
Obviously,
love
you got to
to.
be careful.
Yeah,
but
that's the kicker. I'm not careful at all.
if you overdo it, you'll have to go to an actual professional who can trim it down, or just give it to someone with fat fingies.
Mhm.
Thankfully, you have myself and Ken, so
Well, Ken doesn't wear many rings, and I know you do. I think I have one of your rings actually that I've been wearing recently.
no, I don't think you do. I've only had 3, and I lost 1 playing fetch with the dog, and 2 are on my piano right now.
This one?
No, I think it was a copper one. I don't think so, but if you want to give it to me, I'll take it.
If it's not yours, I'm definitely keeping it more. But
Yeah, it's
I've
not
never
mine.
seen this ring before, and just showed up on my desk one day, and it's mine now.
Okay.
Like, I always wear those, and these ones are the ones that have like the bearings in them. So these ones I can get resized. But like the rings that I was showing off earlier, the one with the Witcher one and the Nordic Compass, I've got them resized because how they're designed, they can just extend the metal out a bit. Cool.
I need to get me one of them watch rings. He left!
I'm here. I can still hear.
Trying to take every single opportunity possible.
Correct, I'm still on page 3. Explosive to a gaseous state detonation occurs almost instantaneously from 1,000 meters per second, 3,280 feet, to 8,500 meters per second, 27,888 feet, producing a shattering effect upon the target.
Oh.
High explosives are used when the shattering effect is required in certain demolition charges and in charges in mines, shells, and bombs. Relative effectiveness factor. Explosives may vary not only in detonating rate or velocity, feet per second, but also in other characteristics such as density and heat production that determine their effectiveness. Oh, this thing got wet at some point. Anyways. Factor based on the effectiveness of all high explosives in relation to that of TNT. I realized that. For example, TNT with a detonating velocity of 23,000 feet per second has a relative effectiveness factor of 1, while Tetratol with the same velocity has a higher relative effective factor of 1.2. Table 8. Characteristics of military explosives.
Oh my god.
Explosives used in military operations have certain properties or characteristics essential to their function. These are relative intensity, insensitivity to shock or friction, detonating velocity adequate for the purpose, high power per unit of weight, high density, stability adequate to retain usefulness for a reasonable time when stored in any climate at temperatures between -80 Fahrenheit and 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Jesus. Positive detonation by easily prepared primers, suitability for use underwater, convenient size and shape for packaging, storage, distribution, and handling by troops, capability of function over a wide range of temperatures, selection of explosives. The explosives for a particular purpose generally are required on the basis of velocity or detonation. For example, an explosive having a high detonating velocity generally is used for cutting and breaching. That of a lower velocity for cratering, ditching, and quarrying. The types of explosives commonly used are described below. TNT. Nah, I'm good.
Hmm. Where'd you get this book? Like, you talked to us before, but where'd you get this book?
Military convoy.
I've returned. What happened now? I'm
You
back.
got
No,
a book from
just
Goodwill.
usual.
We've gotten to types of explosives now.
How many pages in the book are you?
We're
Two.
starting 5, but 5 is like a what the fuck do you call these
Table
things? A
of contents?
graph.
Yeah, so like-
No, it's just like an image. There's a 1/4 pound of TNT. There's a 1/2 pound
Hello?
of TNT and 1 whole pound of
What are we talking
TNT.
about?
Surprisingly, they're not in tubes. They're in like cans of something.
I love
Question.
1/4 pounders.
You know, while he's on his explosive tirade, Broflame,
Oh,
how
plastic explosive.
are you? Have you done anything interesting this week other than plastic explosives? Anything?
I finally got paid,
Ooh.
but all of my checks are on hold because of new bank account problems, you know.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I have money that I can't use.
Can't use it yet.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
What you're telling me is we're going.
I could buy a car if
Holy
I had
shit.
just gone to a check cashing place. I could have bought a car tonight. But no, I decided to go to the bank and do the normal thing.
Are you gonna buy a car?
And now
Is
I
that what the first
regret
thing
it.
You're gonna do?
I need to buy a car, yes.
Yes,
I'm
I
gonna
agree.
either buy Kens or Tatches.
What?
Oh wait, which one attaches?
The Mercedes,
Oh,
not
the
the
Mercedes.
Yaris.
The
Really?
Mercedes?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's selling the
Yeah.
Mercedes? Why is he selling the
Yeah.
Mercedes?
That's surprising.
Yeah.
Actually,
Because
don't know.
he wants a new car, I think. And
Oh,
he's
wow.
honestly seems to just be waiting for like a buyer. Because I don't know what the issue is. I'm sure he'll hop on. He seems to know things. Hop on, coward. Anyways.
He just gets on immediately.
I was like, all right, that's the end
Summon
of the
him.
show.
Speak of the
That's the end
devil.
of the show there, boys, and then just totally tripped off. Ooh.
But yeah, it's gonna be either of those two, unless either of them are difficult, or I find an RX-7.
Mm. And where are the chances of that?
I've already found a couple,
Oh, there you go.
so I'm just waiting on responses from honestly Ken at this point, because Tatch already told me today that he would be willing to offload for a certain amount of money that shan't be disclosed at the moment.
Is it significant?
It's honestly about what I expected for a car that age.
Ah.
Which is to say not crazy, but like
How many miles does the Benz have on it?
You know what? I should probably ask.
That's an important question, I think.
Yeah.
I did ask Ken about the Mitsubishi because I do.
I
know
think the
what's wrong with it.
Mitsubishi is pretty high mileage now.
It's
300
very
plus.
high. Yeah.
300 plus. And
Oh.
I think it's
Like, I don't think the Benz could have that many miles on it.
I don't
think
think
it
so.
could. I don't think it could. But I know the Benz takes different gas, right?
It can run
can.
E85, thankfully, so that's kind of a save.
Yeah. It's beneficial on certain situations. I know Tax was benefiting from it when the gas prices were like really high.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always paid high gas no matter what fucking I'm using, so what does it matter to me?
Yeah.
Imagine putting premium in a low compression engine. That's how you ruin your engine. Like, actually, though.
Is it?
Yeah, if you put premium in a low compression engine, you're just putting more stress on it than you need to. Just run low octane. Run like an 85 if you can.
I know I can't.
Well, no, I think your car is actually high compression on account of the turbo, no? So you have to run higher octane.
Yeah, I've always done it on that.
Turbochargers.
Turbocharger? Yeah, man. I was actually talking to Mayan about getting switching it out the turbo for. Well, one, it's gonna go out soon.
Put a Pro Charger on it.
Yeah, that's what he recommended actually. That
Yeah.
we were debating getting it supercharged, and I'm like that.
You don't
Seems
need a
like
supercharger. Just use a Pro Charger. It's basically the same thing.
Yeah, and that's again, that's a conversation we're having. And
Yeah. It's literally just a belt-driven turbo.
so it was that conversation, and then he was gonna give me a.
It'll also run a lot less stress through your engine as well.
That'd be nice.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure once you're... Oh, no, you're like buying it, huh?
Yeah, I'm buying it.
Ew. Imagine buying a car made after 2007.
Aren't you gonna do? How old
No,
is
I
Benz?
think they're both old. I think they're both pretty old.
Yeah, I know the Mitsubishi's is like 2002.
Yeah, it's pre the one your mother drives.
Yeah, and my mother's.
And I think that one's like an 06. Okay, yeah.
No, well, hers is the 2013 one.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they kept making them till 2015.
Well, yeah, but that was the same model, though.
They changed the model. They changed the engine.
The Eclipse Spider or something, right?
They changed the engine. 2014 to 2016.
Yeah, they made it shit.
Yeah, and then what else? There's something else about it that
They gave it a bit of a facelift, I think.
Yeah, they changed the front
like
end.
a lot of the old people were like, ew.
Yeah, and then they fucking went. Then they turned them into crossovers, and then were bought by Nissan.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
What car are we
I'd
talking
drive
about?
a crossover.
The
Eclipse.
The Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Oh,
Mitsubishi
okay.
is now owned by Nissan.
Yeah, no.
Hmm.
I don't know what he did, but he did a thing.
That's never good.
You never know what your cats are doing, ever. Cats just do what they want to do.
Accurate.
Is that the case?
Usually. Unless it's like a trained one or something.
It's hard to stop cats from doing their own things, especially when you have too many of them. At that point, it's the cat stopping themselves from doing something.
At what point is
How many cats?
How many cats?
How
is
many
too many
cats is too many cats?
I know
What
what you
what do
have
you
is
get
too many
from
cats.
one? Yeah, okay. I would consider it more than one litter's worth. More than a litter's worth and the parents. So what how many nips do cats have? 6 or 8?
I don't know.
Well, it's either of the okay, well it's either of
I'll
those
come to Google.
numbers plus 2, including parents. So it's whatever the
The
female is
8 must-
capable of. It's 8?
The 8 must be from like probably like a pig,
Are on
because of the amount of like
not cars. God damn it!
Amount of teats that's spelled with 2 E's on cats. Or I guess you could type nipples, but
Who's just looking at cat? Who's just looking at cat nipples?
I mean,
This
I could grab
scares me.
Opie right. I could grab Opie real quick and just like look at his belly, but I think he would hate me.
The first
Oh,
2 words
God.
in, I'm scared. On average,
On average, all right, cool. I like where we're
cat
going.
has between 6 and 8.
Okay, so let's call it 6.
So there's the
Actually,
outlier
fuck it.
where
Well,
cats
it
can
says
have
between
4 and like
6 and 8, so 7. It has 7 nipples.
Okay, sure. Let's call it 7. So more than 9 cats is too many, in my opinion.
And Ranger has like 800 cats, so
It's too many.
it's too many.
I thought he has 200. I thought he has
Who?
200,000.
Look, I know he has a lot of cats. I can name most of them. I've met most of them, or at least seen them.
It's
A
And
lot.
some
insane.
are no longer there anymore.
Yeah, well, that just
Oh,
happens.
it's
Cats
twin
die, man.
turbo
Look, man, they die.
system.
Everyone dies.
Although I will say that if there's anything that's been a significant contributing factor to me wanting to move out, it's been the cats.
Just the
They
ever-growing amount of cats.
drive me up the wall sometimes.
Aren't they supposed to be doing that?
Well, when you have
I might
a
have had
lot
to
of
move
them,
out on
it's
account of my cat. Actually.
insufferable. Especially when you're the one that cleans up after most of their shit. Litter boxes, vomits on the floor. It's infuriating.
Depending entirely on how insane the aunt we don't like is when she shows up tomorrow here,
Mhm.
I may end up moving out before the end of the month.
Why?
I myself and the cat.
Oh.
Yeah,
Why is that?
because she's fucking insane.
Ugh.
I mean, we've known that
We've
since we met her.
established this, I guess. No, it's because the mother's situation. She's gonna go on a certain medicine that is poison. It's chemo.
Yeah.
And yeah, for whatever reason, the
I was
aunt
about
is
to say
like, no,
Oxycontin."
cat. God, I wish it was OxyContin. I could sell it. But but yeah.
Just every week, take one pill out, and then sell that.
Oh no, she probably wouldn't take it. Oxy is a pain med, right?
Yeah.
Like a
Oxycontin?
nerve
That
suppressant
shit's,
or something,
nerve
right?
it's
suppressor.
meth. It's
Yeah.
over-the-counter meth.
It's not over the counter.
No, that's Adderall. Wait, yeah, over the counter. That's over the counter. No, it's not over the counter. You can't get Oxy like that.
The whole
I
thing
mean,
is like you can't.
well,
I mean,
hang on.
You can't?
The
you're not
streets
supposed
don't
to.
count. Yeah, the streets don't count.
I don't think that's a reliable source of
No, because it's mostly cut with fent now.
yeah.
That's actually a
would-
problem now.
Just,
Fucking smoke.
I would just find it on the ground.
Ugh.
Like,
It's
find
getting into
the
the fishes
minerals.
now.
Well, yeah, the fishes are getting higher than we are.
Oh.
Incorrect. Well, I guess recently, yes, because I can no longer smoke in my own house.
Man, I've heard of sleeping with the fishes, but there's a whole nother level.
Doing reefer with the fish.
Reefer with the fishes.
Are you gonna
Oh,
do
wait.
the biggest
that's
taboo to create the mermaid?
We're gonna
Getting
smoke
higher than
reefer on the
a
reef,
whale.
man.
I've learned that I remember why I liked Gary's mod so much. That can
Because it's almost entirely modular.
I mean, Gary's Mods is a literal playable shitpost.
What's the cat doing?
yeah.
I'm
I'm currently gunning down Meyer lurks, and this one for whatever goddamn.
one way.
Look at this. This fucking idiot. He's trying his
Why-
best. He's
Why
trying his
is my
best.
steering? Do I not have steering?
What are you playing, bro? Flame?
Take a wild guess, brother.
Forza?
No, I don't own that game anymore.
What are you Motorsport?
Gran Dorito.
Grand Autismo.
Gran Autismo?
God damn it! I didn't get the fucking angle kit on the Supra.
What a problem.
The Gran Dorito?
Whatever. Fuck this race. I'm gonna take my roulette card and quit.
Horrible.
I
Yeah.
agree. The game is a bit of a pain. I still haven't figured out how you're supposed to acquire horns. They added them during their, I think, 4th or 5th update. No, that's entirely incorrect. I think it was 1.15 because they're on 119, I think, currently. When they added horns, and I still haven't figured out how it is you're supposed to access them.
See, the thing is, bro, you don't.
The game seems deliberately designed to.
Infuriate people, yes. I feel like I agree.
Yes.
Why?
The real racing driving simulator.
I get it's not the game's fault. We're just making shitty cars. Because I've made a couple of awesome cars. I've made a couple of awesome cars that actually perform really well. My Tesla specifically. However, a bunch of the other cars that I've made suck. Oh, and then there's these bullshit like roulette rewards like this one.
Oh god, that's right.
I just instead of getting literally anything that I could actually use, right now I just got an invitation from Lamborghini to buy one of their like elite cars or whatever. And that's great and all, except I don't have the money for it.
It'd be great if I had it. If I had one.
On average, per championship, you're earning around 100,000 in-game credits.
That doesn't seem like a lot.
I'm about to check if it is or not. I'm gonna see how many millions this Lamborghini is worth, and which one it is. Anyways, probably some bullshit like the Centenario or something.
You like the Centenario?
Oh my god, is it?
I love the realism, and Lamborghini has to invite you to buy one of those cars.
Is that a
before you
thing?
can
Oh,
actually
it's
get
not even just no. Lamborghini is not that elitist. It's Ferrari that's that elitist.
That's
but,
right. That's right.
But yeah, they for some reason they have to invite you for certain cars. Like right now, I got an invite to buy the Veneno. That's
like the
cool,
Veneno.
right? Except it costs 3.64 million credits. Do you want to know how many credits I have
Ew.
right now after just completing a championship?
6.
Not 3.64
Dude.
million.
43,074.
So how many? God damn! How many of those do you have to go through just to get it?
Too many. Too many of the low level ones. And like, what's the high level one? I think the high level reward is like 200,000 credits.
Oh my
Hang on, let me check. Come on. What are you?
I get an energy sword.
Load.
Chainsaw?
Have a sex
Oh.
tape? What the fuck?
What I'm hearing is to get the really expensive shit in the game, you have to literally know life the game.
Or you could do what a bunch of people are doing and just put like 24 hours on like Daytona or something and just turn on auto drive and just have the thing on in the background. Switch the TV or whatever you're watching over to whatever the hell you want to actually watch. Oh, brilliant. So it turns out first place for the hardest race in the game is 100,000 credits.
Oof.
You either turn the game from you could either know life the game or turn it into like an idle game, basically.
Exactly.
So so what you're telling me is that it becomes exactly what I do with my wrestling game. I can just have it on and just watch and not have to play.
I wouldn't watch it. There'd be nothing entertaining about watching like a race where I have no actual say in anything.
I don't know, man. I have some pretty cool
I think,
wrestling matches.
I think we'd sooner rather watch actual NASCAR than whatever.
Yeah. What is fun though is just like completely overbuilding a car and going back to like the first few races and then just like boosting your ego by lapping people.
I
That's
mean,
always fun
oh god, everything's an error in here.
when you don't have the mods installed.
Well, yeah, when you're missing the mods, wonderful.
All Counter-Strike source.
I like how I have. Okay, so I'm I'm going through a bunch of mods, and I picked up a Dimsdale one, and the first thing I walk into is Dinkelberg's house. Not in the main, not even Timmy's house. I just went in there first.
Oh, I also don't like how the used car market works. Ooh, Prius.
Don't do it. It's a
Too
trap.
bad you can't buy it though.
I already own one. The game crashed the last time I tried to buy
Oh
one.
yeah, the game was like, no,
Oh my god, I can. What the
how
fuck?
dare you?
But yeah, the used car market. I love the fact that after a week of the game being out, there were already cars with 60,000 miles.
Oh my god, I forgot that they actually get miles on them, huh?
And you have to replace engines after a while, or if you crash particularly hard during a race, you'll have to replace a chassis. And if you get a wide body kit, you can't use certain body mods on it, like if a certain car has like a side skirt or a fender flare you like, but you decide to widen the car beforehand. That's also irreversible, by the way. Once you widen a car, you're donezo.
Why
You
widen
can't
the car?
put. Why widen the car? You can throw wider tires on it.
That is
Ooh,
Yeah.
There's some
Speaking of
big boys on
widening
there.
tires, I'm driving around a Lancer. God, I love Gmod. This is great. Yeah, boys, we're gonna go back and do Gmod. Gonna tell you
Say
that.
something, but I forgot. Oh man.
Okay,
Joy.
Digimon.
No, I don't want to go back to Digimon.
Ooh, an Impreza.
Yeah, you're going back to Digimon, and you're gonna like it.
Oh.
No, I don't want to.
You could
It's-
definitely tell I have a very favorite car because I have not one but two of the mods in here for it.
I remember what I was gonna say. The used car market in Gran Turismo is
They're not,
actually
like, user cars.
It's not actually used cars, right? It's like just like another market to buy a car. That's like not actually other users' cars that they're selling.
Unfortunately, no. And also, it's always a lot of the same. There's
Okay.
always an 86 Corolla on. In fact, right now I'm looking at two. There's the Sprinter Treno, which is the Takumi one, and then they have the Levin, which is the Itsuk one. They're right there. I'm looking at them both. The Treno is 40. What in the name of fuck?
Yo,
The Takumi
Brooklyn.
one is 46,000, and the other guy. Oh, it's because of the miles. Never mind. Yeah, the Levin's only got 5,000 miles, whereas the Treno has 62,000.
Yo, Brooklyn, since you reminded me of Itsuck, I still need to draw him.
It's sucky.
Yeah. Takumi and Itsuck.
Takumi and Itsuk. Oh, hey, there's Vanagon. Oh my god, it's the 18 window one.
What?
I don't have the
What
money
is
for it.
18
Doesn't
What
matter.
is 18 windows?
The Vanagon.
Never heard of this thing.
VW bus.
Ah.
The ones that Gabriel Iglesias collects and are now impossible to get because of that.
That
Fuck
man.
you, by the way, Gabriel. I just wanted an affordable Vanagon. The man's funny though. I'll give. Oh wow! There's two Fiat 500s right next to each other, and they're the same year.
What are the
He
chances?
smoked weed.
Wow! No, I didn't, unfortunately.
So this is gonna be a great match, or a great map for fucking doing dumb shit. Ranger, you want to finish with the rest of the crew? Because we only got the pro flavor.
Well, let's okay. Next person. De facto Plastic Wing King Alex. How are you, dude? What have you been doing? Happy birthday, by the way, on this Monday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I saw you posted that thing, the thing that you got, the Warhammer thing.
Yeah. That apparently my stepsister and my brother-in-law they're absolute Warhammer 40k nerds.
Oh boy.
They're spreading like
more
a
of them.
wildfire.
More. We spread like a plague. Please, Grandpa Nurgle.
You know what's funny?
Sister's into Tyranids, and the brother-in-law's like a, and the what was it? And the brother-in-law just loves skeleton men.
I don't know what he said.
Skeleton men?
Oh.
The
Necrons?
Fuck yes! Necrons. Let's go.
I refuse anyone who plays Necron to come to my house.
Bugs and skeletons.
Nah,
you know what? I'll take Necrons over the Eldar.
The Eldar? I was cracking jokes because I was gonna get created to play Dark Eldar.
Oh.
I mean, that's her style, bro.
Eldar.
She likes Dark Elves. That's like her whole thing.
Why don't you just go for Tau, the space socialists?
Space commies. Space
I have
commie
no comments on this word at all.
It's like, wait, one of us is trying to get into that. Who was that motherfucker?
I wonder who that could be.
Speaking of which, hey, Mortimer, how's the painting going?
Dead.
Yeah, that's unexpected. I ask him, I think like twice a week, how the painting's going, and I know the exact same response I get every time. And he hasn't started. It takes a lot, man, to actually paint them.
Building models is one thing. Painting them is a whole other thing.
Especially when you do it real well.
I'm not into Warhammer, but I've built my fair share of models. Painting is a whole nother thing.
It's another flavor of hell.
Yeah.
I don't want to paint my 7-inch model.
I actually wanted to
just want to leave it in the
7
box. Yeah. The one I got, I think it's what was it?
It's a Chaos Marine.
Fuck.
It's not a Chaos Marine. It's like a. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a. Invertus?
I mean, it's an interceptor. I apologize.
What the shit?
It's a regular Marine.
I got sock mittens. What the fuck?
Reher or something.
Oh fuck! Where did the other sock go now? Oh, it's under my fucking gut. Ugh.
Oh, did he leave his cum sock in your gut, dude?
No, my fucking foot mittens. Like the toe is out.
Oh,
What, is it cold already?
what the fuck?
No, like they're super. Fuck out. Another foot pick.
No, we're good.
Please don't. We don't need any more of those.
Feet?
Feed update?
Feed update. Let's feed update
Hello?
with the boys.
Feet?
God damn it.
Oh god.
Pizzas?
Who's feet?
Tomatin.
Who are we killing?
Fuck.
Lamp. With the
Lamp.
token.
My only light up here.
I have received a message.
Speaking of, wow.
Fucking Kenneth texted me like.
Oh, it's a reverb. That's what they're called. Yeah, so it's just a Space Marine reverb.
Yeah,
Oh
they're
god.
nice.
Cat might send a message.
Cat might send a message. Cat wants a turn.
The cat would like his turn.
What's
This
Opie
is-
been up to?
This is the cat's
Oh.
message.
El Gato Blanco?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I just realized that I didn't have the chat open this entire time for us, and I've been missing shit.
Anyways, the cat says yeah,
Yeah.
followed by a 2, a Q, and another 2.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Who are you so wise
Yeah,
in the
thank
ways of words, or whatever the fuck the quote is?
Truly,
Okay.
what is the cat doing?
What about my words?
What is the
Look,
cat
man,
doing?
the cat is doing its best. Were these all posted today? What the fuck happened, dude? I was like not in this chat for a few minutes.
You didn't
It's
chat,
best that you just don't ask questions.
Me, the
especially
homies,
with the balls. Especially with the balls one. You don't want to know.
Are you gonna talk at all about news before the end of this?
I doubt it. We haven't got to
What
everything
time
yet.
is it?
It's 11:37.
I doubt it. So
Why? How you been? What have you been doing? Wise. You driving yet?
Hell yeah, I've been driving
Yeah,
since
really
April.
driving? Yeah.
that's the wrong guy to ask.
After 23 years of not driving, yeah, I finally got my
No, I
license.
meant like because sometimes you usually drive to work and you're literally in the car while you're driving.
Oh yeah, I'll be driving in that shit again.
In Minecraft. He's
Just
driving on a
tightening
green
my
Yeah,
screen.
dude.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
In VR.
In VR. Oh, that sounds
In
fun.
VR in Minecraft.
VR driving. That sounds cool to have like a
An
VR
actual
setup at some point for driving.
VR
like
Minecraft?
VR headset plus like a driving wheel.
I really
Ooh,
want to
what's
buy
this
one.
Hmm.
Except I'm also a bit of a
Um,
preppy dickhead, so I don't think I'm capable of just buying like $1,000
Oh, am I
like,
gonna die?
thing.
Okay, cool.
Everyone's
all
gonna
are.
die,
Dude,
Mark.
Wait, the equipment
Just the
for
Usain
the
Bolt
VR?
right now.
Oh, oh fuck. Well, I fucked up. I should have done it.
Bro, Flynn, are you referring to the super
Uh,
expensive like equipment that allows you to walk in the VR? That's like
No,
a
no.
like a walk pad?
No, I literally just want a driving rig.
That'd be fun.
Oh.
Yeah, you see,
Hmm.
I'm autistic.
No,
I
you're
like
not.
driving.
We all
It's
are,
just
aren't we?
evident,
Fun.
yeah.
Aren't we all?
No, you're not. You're just slightly flawed.
I take that as an offense.
Don't worry about it.
Oh fuck that. Nope. Mm-mm.
You won't, coward.
So,
wallet.
so because of
I
our
think I got
addiction to
everything
certain
up
things,
here.
I'm trying stuff. There was a
Oh.
FNAF map, and I hit a switch to turn it on, not knowing what it did, and the animatic started moving, and I was like, nope, mm-mm. There's a line. There's a line, and I cannot shit myself mid podcast.
I mean, you totally can, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
We all can. Like I did when I was peeing the other day.
Poop mid podcast.
Get
If I recall
mid-podcast.
correctly,
Oh,
at one,
not mid
there was one
podcast,
day
but
when,
it was in the morning.
if I remember correctly, there was at one point where you went to go piss without muting yourself, and I think you traumatized Karina that one time.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
once.
yeah.
I've done it like 8 times.
Well, the one time in particular, I remember.
Yeah, I got a strong stream.
Oh no, it
Were
was
you
just the fact that
check-
it was at all audible because you didn't mute yourself.
Yeah, you meet yourself at all.
Were you cooking chicken back there, though?
Damn, who's frying chicken?
Damn right.
Chicken in the
Fried
bathroom
chicken in the
stall.
turtle.
You cuss loud as fuck. I think that's pretty cool.
And because we're running out of time very rapidly here, the last person here, Karina loves you. How are you? What have you been doing? I know Marco talked a little bit about some stuff you guys been doing.
Oh, I've done nothing. She has her own life.
Oh, okay.
Just her own life.
Oh.
I don't think she heard you.
Wait, what?
What's up? How you doing? Got any projects you're working on? Anything interesting happened this week?
Not much. Not really.
On to the news.
There's my shit
Yeah,
that I had
on to the
out
news.
about. Fuck.
Olivia
What-
Newton-John
What do we
died,
have to talk about?
Did we?
I've got two
Almost
things to
all
talk about.
topics.
Go for it.
Olivia Newton-John died Monday.
I don't know who that is.
Trump got raided.
We're not that fast. We still got
Died.
20 minutes. You could talk about some of it.
Okay, Olivia Newton-John
IRS
died.
is-
She is
All right,
the
one at a
female
time.
lead from Greece.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I never.
And the
watched
IRS
this.
is creating an army.
They already have the ATF. What more do they want?
They want
Like
more.
the ATF literally is a part of the IRS.
Yeah, but they want more.
Yay,
Yeah, it's theirs.
government.
That's how the IRS. That's how you spell theirs.
Ted was
I
right.
want more money.
I want all the cash.
Is Ted,
There's a
Funny,
possibility.
is Ted alive still? Is he taking visits?
Who?
Ted, Uncle Ted, from Montana. You know the funny little guy with the cabin.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Yeah. Damn. Prick his brain a little bit. Just see what's going on in there.
I don't think he does tours.
Tours? No, I don't think he does tours. I just want to know if he does interviews. Or if he has an interview where the reporter isn't like a dick.
I don't know, honestly. Yeah. Why did they raid Trump again? I heard about it earlier, but
Hasn't
I don't.
been revealed yet.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because I found nothing.
I know.
They found everything.
I remember that he got in trouble because he had a bunch of documents and he was flushing shit down the toilet while he was president.
Hey man, we've all been there, right?
Oh no, I've
Oh, that
definitely been
shit's-
there. I've definitely been
That
there.
shit's fake. That shit's fake.
I've definitely been there where I flush shit down the toilet and I'm like, this should not be what I've been doing. You never
no.
just
Feds are here.
you
Flush.
never flushed like a kilo of cocaine down the toilet and then realize that you have a septic tank?
No, because that'll clog it awfully.
You
Also, I've never lived somewhere with a
Squishy
septic
drugs
tank
flushing
on it.
down the toilet.
you cannot have a septic tank where you guys are at?
No.
No way. There's no way.
Sewage.
That
That's
is
fucking amazing. It was now.
It's
Is it,
almost like it's a rich county or something.
I was about to say, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I
Gross.
think the average net worth here is fuck you.
You kind of money, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, your net worth is negative $20.
That's not yeah.
Incorrect. I have a life insurance policy, so my net worth by default has to be at least $500,000.
That's exactly where mine's at too.
Oh, cool. I know who to kill now.
Yeah, but you don't get it.
You ain't getting shit, dumb fuck.
Don't worry. After I kill everyone else, I will.
Yeah, no. If
You
they
don't
die,
know who my recipient
Where's my
is.
dad?
If you kill the recipient, they won't get the money, and it just goes to the government. We all lose.
No, actually, I have a thing set in there. If my recipient dies, it all goes to AIDS Project LA.
Oh, there you go.
Gotta go work for Ari's project
I
and
guess
take
I'll
all
go
the
grab more
brokers' money.
batteries.
You don't work for them; they take volunteers.
And now I'm going to volunteer for them.
You ain't get paid, brother. You're getting hours for your community service or something.
Oh yeah,
If that.
Mortimer definitely needs to
So
serve.
here's what you do: go get a speeding ticket and pay it off by working at APLA.
Is that literally what you could do?
No, I don't think so. They'll probably send you to a red. What is it called? A red army? Not a red army. Red.
Red Cross.
Cross?
Red.
Red.
No. Red County. Red.
Yes,
You can do
red.
it. You can do it.
Right?
You can do it, big boy.
not Red Cross, Salvation Army. Jesus,
Salvation Army. Okay, yeah.
it's because their
Anything like that?
logo's red. I went full retard.
I think at one point one of us said Salvation
more
Army, and
batteries.
we said no to it too.
Yeah, someone might have said that, but yeah, the Salvation Army takes does community service hours. No, I don't know from my own experience.
That was not even a
I
question.
know from
bro.
my father's experience.
Oh. of sentencing people to that, or to
No, he got speeding tickets.
you would think being a cop they'd get him out of it.
Nah.
Speaking of speed. Oh fuck.
He got meth.
No, a coworker
Ooh.
did.
Oh.
That's my juice.
Oh my god, is that the coworker? Your coworker story? Someone got caught with meth.
Again.
Yeah, he was smoking it and stealing from people at our work.
Is that how you guys found out he had?
Well, we know he was stealing from other coworkers, customers, and hopefully not fucking money.
I don't understand smoking meth. As probably the only person in this group that has ever done it in Minecraft, I can confirm that
It's not
up
great.
the schnoz is the best way. Granted, it literally shreds your shit, but you get longer effects and you don't ruin your teeth.
The effect's not great either.
What do you mean? It's like cocaine, but for 12 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean it's not great?
That's not great. You
ever have?
You
You
don't
don't work
like
manual
that?
labor, Mark.
Not anymore. Actually, I do
that's
now.
the point. Huh. Well, if you work manual labor, you love Adderall.
That definitely explains a lot of my thinking.
I know a particular warehouse in your area that where a lot of the workers are on funny pills.
Mine?
You hear about that?
Oh, apparently I know two then.
Batteries, console, controller, this.
I mean, everyone smokes weed.
Yeah,
wait,
but-
smoke dope? Define dope.
Like a bunch.
Are you using dope for weed, or are you using dope for like?
Yes.
I've heard some
It's a
cops
term that-
refer
it's
to dope as like not coke, meth.
There's many.
So which
things
one
that-
are you talking about
both,
here?
actually.
At the same time?
I think I have
There's many
everything as
people
we
that
grab
smoke,
dinner.
and it's occasionally one or other or the both. The smoking area is nuts.
Sherm sticks. Lace your weed with a little bit of coke. Froth at the mouth. Wake up in the ER.
Get some spice.
No, man, you'll wake up in the
Spice. Oh, I have used spice too before. Actually, it
you
was
wake
not
up
nice.
in Amcare and be like, "What happened? You OD again?" You're like, "Ah, great, cool. I'm gonna take a nap."
Shit, you'll wake up and you'll not even know who you are.
That's nice. Okay,
Spice is required for space travel.
Nobody knew who I was to begin with. Nobody's gonna know afterwards either.
Nobody knew who I was till I smoked a Sherm stick.
No one knew who I was until
You
I fucking
merely
turned off the
adopted.
Nobody knew who I was till I moved to Florida and smoked half a pound of crack.
You merely adopted the reefer.
Just
I was born
making fun of Matt.
I mean, to an extent, the reefer did mold me. I've officially been smoking for over a decade now.
Wow.
Unfortunately, but yeah.
Let's go for two.
I'm happy that I've stopped smoking.
I should specify I'm talking about weed and not tobacco.
I smoked a ton of tobacco.
I smoke tobacco like a fucking chimney.
I'm happy that I stopped smoking.
Well, yeah, but you live in like the forest, so it almost makes sense.
The forest. I live in the forest.
We need.
What am I fucking French?
Yeah, you're French.
I'm not a goddamn surrender
No, the
monkey.
man in my walls
You are
is
a surrender
French,
monkey.
but we don't talk about it on lock.
Mine is Jackie.
No, I'm a whiskey monkey.
Jacques?
Or no, I'm a Arctic monkey.
You are not a part of that.
Also
band.
known
I'm
as a
gonna stick it
bear.
for you.
Arctic monkey.
You're the polar chimp?
I've lost all the plot.
Sure.
It's
So
conflict.
Time
Yeti?
is it? Just about time
Are
to
polar
head out.
monkeys Yetis?
I mean, I guess not, because the Yetis are like, what? Himalayan usually, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, boys, let's go climb Mount Everest.
No,
Why not?
No, I'm good
Can we
actually.
find?
No, thank you.
Are you saying that we should go up there to find a Yeti?
Kinda.
I mean,
Eat.
if you just
Promised
want to
land.
climb the mountain to climb the mountain, you can do that. But if you want to go like Bigfoot hunting, I'm game.
All right, that's kind of what I wanted. I wasn't gonna go.
Yay?
For the record, I was
Okay,
gonna
then
get
let's-
halfway up the mountain.
Okay,
No, we
screw
could hunt
that.
it and we
Let's
just nuke Mount Everest.
No, screw that. Let's just go to fucking Bigfoot. What is it? The Bigfoot capital of the world, which is apparently somewhere in NorCal.
I thought it was Sequoia.
Isn't Sequoia like Eureka in that area?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's NorCal, so yeah.
I went up there and there was a whole bunch of fucking Bigfoot fucking memorabilia.
Yeah, they love that dude up there.
How about the skunk ape?
Isn't
Skunk
it
ape?
literally the same? Oh no, it's not. The skunk ape is down
Yeah.
south. No.
Yeah,
What the fuck
Yeah,
is a skunk
Yeah,
ape?
Yeah,
that's
like
why
in a
we-
swamp because it reeks like
it's like,
shit.
it's like swamp, it's like swampy, foresty area.
Let's go hunt cryptids with the boys.
Dude,
SFP or
Mothman?
cryptid?
Dude, I live in Alaska. We're the home of cryptids.
No, you guys are cryptids. That's a difference.
Yeah,
Are
we're
you
the home of
where are the
cryptids.
cryptids?
Like
New Jersey
What,
Devil.
what-
All right, let's
Alaska
go.
and Florida. Alaska and Florida is where you find all the like human.
As
Oh, dude, I would love to
I
go
believe I
Uh,
have
cryptid
everything.
hunting in Florida.
as a late
We just
And
be
by
I will
making
be
cryptid
whiteheads.
hunting,
right
I
back.
mean just meeting crackheads.
We'd just be making crackheads the entire night.
as a late birthday boy,
Crackheads are
what
fun though.
cryptid would I be?
You? You'd be the frog.
Yes.
Isn't the
Frogman?
frogman depressing as shit though?
Man. Yes. Why
It is.
Damn.
It is
I don't
depressing.
remember any of the cryptids.
I don't know either. I just remember the frogman being sad.
What about the spade?
He was
The
The
spade
frogman
man.
wasn't even an actual cryptid. He just had a skin disease. They made fun of him for it.
Who gets shit on?
Thanks, Wendigoon. Appreciate that.
I do want to be a Kermit.
Oh my god, I would love to be
Limit?
Kermit the Frog.
What if
Put
Kermit is
Kermit
just
on
a,
every
it's just
day,
a frog
actually.
man?
I do too, apparently. I watch on a Sesame Street where a Kermit shows up to a Kermit. I'm like, oh shit, gone too
No,
far.
I put him on my feet.
Yeah.
I wear Kermit. I'm
No.
inside Kermit basically every day.
So you're telling me that you killed a cryptid who happens to be Kermit just for fashion?
I mean, it's biodegradable, so I think that makes up for something, right?
I mean, yeah, humans are also biodegradable.
Exactly.
Oh.
It's
What is
gotta
that,
make
a
up for
Gundam?
something. Yep.
But there's still plenty others laying around.
Is that a weapon to kill a cryptid?
I just made one. I literally just carved a knife.
Oh,
God, I need
Let's
a new
go find-
daily knife, man.
It-
Both
it-
of my knives
It
suck
actually
right
has it actually has my finger grooves in it. Like actually.
let's go into the forest and find the
Ah, fuck, it actually is
spades.
sharp. Fuck.
now. Honestly, I'm okay with
Fuck.
just going to the forest because I haven't done that in how old am I? 23,
I was originally gonna go take. I
What
was
if-
gonna surprise the girls and do that tomorrow.
like
Um,
4 years.
Take them to Lido, but it's too fucking hot, dude. Way too fucking.
What if we find?
Why don't you go to like
what
a
if-
river,
I thought. Oh, I was gonna go do again the creek.
or actually just do a beach trip, Mark?
I could do that.
Yeah, just go to like
I go to. I always
Playa
go to
del
New
Rey or
York.
something.
Let's
I was-
go to the Mongolian. Let's go to the
honestly,
Mongolian desert.
I go to.
And find
Considering it's
the-
a
that
Friday,
one
you could go
worm.
basically anywhere.
I go to.
I
go
would
to-
avoid Venice though.
I don't. First off, I don't
it's
like
cool.
Venice. I don't like Venice Beach to begin with.
Yeah, you don't smoke reefer. That's right.
No, I'm not single anymore.
Oh, I forgot to fucking bring you up here. Shit.
I'll let you figure out.
Speaking of being single,
Yeah, my
Reckless
life.
Bowling League.
Dude, Fatboy was telling me you guys were gonna go bowling, and I
We're
was
gonna
in love.
fucking get the. We're gonna either get the season passes or the annual passes. I'm pretty sure the annual pass is better. But if it's just like a temporary fad, I mean, if it is just a temporary fad, as long as we use it for more than 2 seasons, and considering the summer season's about to end in like
Okay.
10 days, it would probably be beneficial for us if we do plan to keep going to get the annual pass, because each season pass is like $26, whereas the annual is 50 something.
That's not bad.
And so if we want to go like this upcoming Tuesday or whatever, and then we want to go like a week or so after, then we would have to get another season pass.
Yeah.
And that already is more than the annual pass total.
And how many times can you bowl with that?
3 games a day,
Not horrible.
every day.
Yo,
You make full use of that. That's a lot of bowling.
I mean, we played 3 games the last time we went.
Yeah, that's like what, like an hour maybe?
It depends on how slow you are and if you're like snacking in between or anything.
Yeah.
There's also like an arcade and stuff, which is pretty neat. They have a
You guys went to the
Mario
one right near
Kart
us, right?
on a rig. No, we didn't. We went to the one on Haven and Foothill
There's another one
out
on
in
Holt.
Ontario. There's a
There's-
fuck ton of them, dude.
Yeah. There's another one on Holt that's really good too.
Bolero, our local franchise, it would seem.
Or that one, and there's also one on the where the mills is at. Not in the actual mills itself, but in that area.
Mhm.
I
I mean, there's one local to me. I don't remember the name, but I think it's called like Mission Lanes or something weird like that.
Yeah. And there's one off of Holt and right after the
Casually
60.
just
Right before the 60.
basically triangulating our locations for pet.
I mean, Pat lives within like 5 minutes from Brothlame, so
Bet, how old is he?
You got the Frenchman in the walls of bad. I think I pat your walls.
it's Scribbly also. Scribbly on 6. Yeah, that's a good question. Scribbly or Gartic Fun?
Scriblio is Scriblio has a point system, right?
It's the point
Yes.
system one. Gartic
And
Fun is
Gartic Phone doesn't?
it doesn't.
Okay, so do we want to have winners or no? Basically.
that's
Winning?
good
I
point.
like winning.
I also like winning occasionally.
All right.
So Scriblio then?
Scribbly.
Your wheel's also a lot less drawing intensive. If that matters for anyone.
Yeah, it is less drawing intensive.
And
Eric,
also
your
Wise,
tablets.
driving.
Right there. We're gonna take a
Why
5
should do
minute break
both?
now.
Multitask.
Yeah, so we're actually in the last 5 minutes of the podcast. If anybody wants to say anything, promote anything, talk about anything, this is the time.
Gay sex. Gay sex. Gay sex.
Get out of my
Gay
head.
sex.
Get out of my head.
Gay sex.
I
Pluck your skin. Pluck your nails. You can't get a sunburn if you don't got any skin.
Remove your
Your
bones.
leg can't hurt if you don't got any legs, so cut off your legs. Do it.
Can't get bone cancer if you don't have any bones.
Can't get cancer if you ain't got the organs. Pull them out. Remove items.
Yes.
Pull off
You
your
know-
skin.
if you
Open your.
if
Open.
you don't want to die, just remove your soul, so you can
If you
become
don't
nothing
want to
but
die,
a body.
just kill yourself.
Yeah, man.
Minecraft.
Return back to soil.
Kill
Pull
yourself
off
in
your
VR.
skin and let me make a book out of it.
If you don't want to die, return back to tree. As a matter of fact, actually, you can turn yourself into a tree.
Don't suck toes.
Just turn. Just put a seed in your ashes or decaying body.
Why did my
Put
brain-
yourself in the capsule,
Wait.
and you grow into a tree.
When my
Just
when
like
he
that
said-
one guy.
when he said don't
Just
put,
like that one guy when he tries to swallow an olive because he wants to become an olive tree, and he was a
Fucking idiot.
criminal.
when he said
Yeah,
he
what
said,
an
"Don't
idiot."
Put it in your ashes. I thought he said put it in your ass. I'm like, yes, that's where we're gonna grow a tree. Put it out of our asses.
I'm gonna grow a
Yeah,
tree
yeah.
in your ass.
It might as well just grow out of his ass. If he were to die, and he requested his last meal to be just a single olive, because he wants to create peace, because he wants to become an olive tree, which is a symbol of peace, then yeah.
Bury me face down and plant a myrtle tree on my asshole.
I'm gonna throw a tree in your ass. Sounds like a Duke Nukem line. I'm gonna grow a tree in your ass.
You want to become Groot?
That sounds like Duke Nukem became like an eco-terrorist.
Yeah. Your
I
ass
love
is grass, and I got the
eco-terrorism.
weed whacker.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, wait. Did you guys ever have teachers or like friends that made you participate in eco-terrorism?
No.
Not that I can.
Yeah, me
agree with you
neither.
on.
Yeah, me neither. Definitely never.
Not that I want to confirm on this podcast.
Definitely never made seed bombs or anything, and bathroom.
Never did I weaponize chili powder.
You've heard of pocket sand. Now prepare for pocket chipotle powder.
I was about to say pocket tahini.
Now they might enjoy that.
In their eyes? In their eyes?
Oh, okay, fair. Well, their mouth might
Pocket-
enjoy it while they cry, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Pocket pepper spray.
That's just pepper spray.
Pepper spray.
So
It depends.
pocket pepper
I mean,
spray.
what are you doing? Are you pulling out a?
I mean,
a
how
fucking
big is
ground
the-
pepper?
No, how big is the fucking canister?
Fair, I guess.
As big as you can be.
No,
It just has to fit in your pocket.
Oh, I love bear spray.
Yeah, think
Oh,
of it this way.
I think
of it
Wise
this
is
way.
in the dead zone again.
Oh, that's fine.
Mm.
Think of a. Think of it like.
Hi.
Oh, it's 12. All right. Well, thanks everybody who watched. We're gonna take a 5-minute break to get bathroom and get our stuff ready.
All right,
And
later.
we'll be on Scriblio. So
Excellent.
yeah.
Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I haven't been able to get a martini in fucking months.
I haven't farted yet.
All right, Mark, what was the last line heard?